The name's Don McLean, part writer, part director, when Malcolm Stent lets me.
My name's Malcolm Stent and I wrote Brummegem Pals, along with my best pal Don McLean. Don is a buff a real expert about the facts of the First World War. So in actual fact, whatever you see in this show and hear actually happened at the time. And we're looking at two young boys who joined up underage, enthused by the stories of adventure and thinking that it was going to be no more than a scout camp with guns. And away they went, but found the reality something different.
It really just brought it to life for me. It really showed the kind of experiences that the soldiers were facing, and more importantly, the experiences that the families were facing with soldiers not coming home and things like that.
I think the device of me being this old fella who survived the war at a Commonwealth War Grave Cemetery in France is quite nice. So I literally narrate what's going on, and then what I'm talking about happens on stage.
I thought it was wonderful. It has absolutely the right note for World War I. Very, very cleverly done, but very emotional as well. You felt that you were there with them within that story.
The songs I wrote the lyrics to, the new songs, the songs written especially for the show, and our musical director Keith Slater put the tunes to the songs. So it's a joint effort. We see ourselves as the Brummegem Pals.
I thought the whole cast were wonderful, the singing was marvellous, and terrific show.
I think basically this is a play that crosses all generations. A lot of children nowadays, in secondary school, they learn a lot about the First World War and are fascinated. And when they're taken to the battlefields, they're amazed. They're amazed to stand at a grave of a 16-year-old soldier who was killed in the Great War.
Everybody should see it, young and old, especially the young people.
I was quite surprised by it. I thought it was really moving, and I wasn't expecting what I saw, so really good.
The performance was great. The actors have put on a real good performance. I loved it. It was fantastic.
Very well acted, directed.
I found it very moving.
I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
Poignant and strong, and it just brought home the futility of the whole war.
And everything dovetails together beautifully. It really does. The horror of war, the people left behind, the effect that it had on the soldiers whilst they were fighting, but also the horror of the trenches and the ineptitude of some of the people leading them.
It's a love story. In fact, it's a love story of two men. The way two men love each other, they're friends, they're best friends. It's the story of the love between one of the boys and his girlfriend. It's the story of the love between that same boy and his mum and dad. It's a love story.